Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to the Messy Desk. I'm going to go ahead and I have made one of these tags for my Inspire Junk Journal, and I am making 3 more that are similar, and so I thought I would bring you along while I make the tag. So it's pretty simple. It's using items. It really was at the end of the day, and I was using items from around my desk. And so to start off with, we're going to use a ticket. You could use a plain ticket like this one, or you can use a used ticket. I actually ask for the tickets at things so that I have more tickets in my stash. And last night at the fundraiser that I was at, the tickets were bright green, and I came home with a bag full of bright green tickets. That'll be fun. Now, this particular ticket, the numbers go one way. So if you want to make sure that your numbers are upright, just in case that bothers you, or it might bother the person that is going to receive this. Now I have these awesome rubber stamps. I got them at the Ben Franklin in Ojai, Flora and Fauna rubber stamps, and they are by Cavallini and Company out of San Francisco. And look at these awesome stamps. Oh my gosh, I love this stamp set. So I'm going to use the bird. I'm going to use my archival ink. I am going to dab the ink on this way because I've noticed that the edge of my stamp pad is wetter. So, and then I'm just going to come over and stamp the bird on. So this is a collage tag. Again, and you know, making something and making a few of them the same thing, always a good idea, because although it's no longer maybe one of a kind, still is, because you know, just by having your stamp be a little different on each one. I only use these for black. I'm not gonna worry about cleaning them today. Okay, so next I have some of the labels that I've cut using my label punch. And what I do is, after I've cut out the Cricut tags and the Cricut hearts, I will go in and usually cut label tags. So the back of the Today one has some numbers, and then this other one is just like this. So I have a couple of, oh, I did them way lower this time, but that's okay. So I have 2 books that are going to be similar, 2 wildlife books. You know what? What if we go this way? Haha. That's, you know, you don't always have to do things the way you did them before. Okay, so we'll just turn this one this way. I do have another one like that, but I used, oh boy. Anyway, we'll go ahead and skip on to this one. Okay. I like the black. We'll do it sideways also. So, yeah. Nothing is set in stone. And again, That makes, it does make it one of a kind, right? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to turn it over and cut off this. That'll give me a nice little tab for something. So yeah, that is another use for that label stamp, is as a tab. So we're not going to be using the stamp pad any longer. So I'm going to put it up where it goes, and I'm going to pull out this black lace washi tape that I got at Michael's. It was in with, which one? I'm trying to think of which set it was in with. I know there was like typewriters with it, I think. And I'm just going to put a piece of washi on each one. And this one, I'm going to come over and kind of cover a little bit of where I kind of messed up on the tail. I like, in my collages, I like things to be touching each other so that the interest stays within the collage. So there we have that. Next we have, I've been using this little, it was a paper pad from Michael's from last year, and I have been fussy cutting, or fussy ripping, the flowers. And so I'm going to go ahead and fussy rip 2 flowers off this one. So just I'm going to put it down there. So again, this was just item, really, it is items that are literally on my desk. And I got to the end of the journal that I was making, and I knew that there were some pockets that needed things in them. So I went ahead and I decorated this tag and a project life card and a time card so that I would have things at the end put in. There we go. Almost done. And I'll be done with 3 instead of just 1. And again, I'm putting together 3 bases of journals. I like this. I liked using the one that had the edge. I have a bunch of them. This was a pad that I cut up, and I've used the other part for something else. So we want it to come in from the side. How did we do that? Oh, I know. It was just cut. Duh. Sorry. So if we just cut it here and then come in and fussy rip around the flower. So trying to stay close to it and not go in it, but if you do, it's okay. And then taking this leaf and making it look like a leaf. I'm holding it with my left hand and tearing with my right on this because I want the paper the edge this edge to be out to the right. So I'm holding it with my left because I want the edge to be at the right. You got that? Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and add this. And how easy is this? I mean, and you could make, it's okay to have 3 tags that are similar in one. In this case, these are going to be in 3 separate journals. Okay, so this one we glued first, so let's use this one. So now this particular journal that I'm making is also so that you can have photographs in it. So I have distressed it all with distress ink instead of coffee dyeing any of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and distress that, and then come over here and distress the back of the tag. Okay, and then I have these are from a tablecloth, and I coffee dyed some of it, so these are coffee dyed. Don't have any of the regular. So on 2 of these I did use coffee dyed paper, so I'll put this on one of the ones that I used coffee dyed, and the other one will, the one with the number, this one I'll use part of the wedding dress probably. Okay, so then I'm just going to come in and with this lace and just staple it on. How simple is that? So just come in, give it a staple, crossed, there we go, and then come back in with some of the washi tape. I do this when I remember, just to cover the staples. Okay, there we go. So there is my tag, and again, we'll just go ahead and finish these up, distress them, and distress the back. While we got the distress ink, we'll just go ahead and distress this. So, what do you think of collaging? I think it's really fun. I love it. This particular one is not really thick or anything. It's not taking up a whole bunch of room, and so that is a good thing. Oh, stapler. If you put it where it goes, you'd be able to find it, Julie. There we go. So that gives us the second one, and this is actually in a pocket. It'll be fine. Like I said, at the last minute, I went ahead and put things in or made these so that I could put them in the pockets that didn't have anything in them. So I had all these envelope flips and things that didn't have anything in them. So there you go. Now we have 4 of these awesome tags on the messy desk. And yeah, so I think it's pretty easy. And it just takes a few items. So these were cut 2 by 4, I think. 2 by 3.5. 3 3/4. 2 by 3 3/4. And now we have an envelope that's distressed that we can use in a project. Put that up here. So we have the ticket. It's been stamped We have the label, some washi tape, and the fussy ripped florals and some lace. So I think they're really fun, and they'll make a great little journaling tag. And so there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find some, and I'll put the link to the journal that I made, that this is for, and also it is for sale. So I'll put a link to the Etsy where the journal is for sale. So find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to cut the edge. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks for joining us at the Messy Desk. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.